Alright, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to make this from an avocado and then use it to make pink undies. Here's how it's going to work. First, try to get yourself a ripe avocado. Here I have not, but I'll make it work. Anyway, once you have your avocado skin, you should run it under some warm water and try to peel off as much of the avocado as possible, like this. Once done, put them in a small bowl and fill with water and start to boil. I like to boil it for quite a while because it speeds up the process, but depending on how you like it, really. So while that boils, let me explain what's going on here. So avocado skins are full of natural tannins, which are a type of plant chemical that can be used as a dye. So when you start to boil the skins, the heat starts to break open the cells inside of the avocado skin, releasing the tannins into the water. This creates your natural dye bath, as you will see in a second. These tannins create a reddy pinky peach color depending on the strength of the mix. So when you place your fabrics into the dye bath and add a little bit of heat, it starts to open up the fabric fibers, helping the tannins stick to it. And as the fabric soaks up the liquid, the tannins cling to the fibers, giving it a soft pinky color. Or if you dye it again, deep the color. And it seems to be going pretty well. I could freak out about this. I'd be like, oh, I melted a pot and burnt my stuff. But no point. Just kind of say oh well and move on. That's all you can do, really. But what else you can do is be prepared. Just like I am now. Wow. But you're lucky enough that I will still show you the process. So what you want to do first is, once it's done boiling, filter out the peels through a sieve into a bowl, and then add water back into the pot. And now start to boil the liquid down until you have a thicker dye consistency. Now grab yourself a piece of white clothing or cloth, whatever you want. I'm using a pair of underwear that I bleached because I didn't really want to use anything else because, you know, no one's going to see me wearing underwear, pink underwear. And then place your piece of clothing into the pot with your dye and add water. Then turn the heat on to very low and let it soak in the mix. Turn off the heat and leave it there for about an hour or more, and that should be probably good enough. Then, once it's finished soaking through, squeeze out the excess dye and run into cold water until the water goes clear. Then let it dry overnight on a rack or whatever you like, and bam! An amazing pair of peachy underwear. Look at that! A pair of peachy pink underwear. Beautiful. But that is the end of this video. Sorry to anybody listening, or not, nobody, who was waiting for another video. I recorded this a while ago and got distracted because I got a job. Yay. So life's been a bit full and stressful, thinking about the fact that I have to do this for the next 50 years. And so I have been suddenly inspired to finish this video and see if I can make this a career path. So for my sanity, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if not, I'll try to make another one better, but yeah, if you have any suggestions, it'd be great to comment them below, and I will read it because there's only going to be like one person, maybe. But anyway, hope you have a good night, good morning, good day. See you later.